Right, I think we're going to need to talk about an animation.
Rango, the new animation film from Gore Verbinski, the man who gave us, well, I mean, he started out, he did Mouse Hunt, then he desecrated The Ring with that remake. Then he made the Pirates of the Caribbean movies, which were awful, although they weren't quite as rotten as The Weatherman, which is when he tried to sort of salve his artistic conscience by making a proper film, which wasn't any good either. So now back to animation. Rango, story is Johnny Depp, who of course worked with him on Pirates of the Caribbean, therefore they obviously get on very well, voices a chameleon who at the beginning of the film is in the back of a car in a tank. Car goes over a bump, tank comes out the back of the thing, crash. Johnny Depp's chameleon alone in the desert. Next thing he knows, he's in a sort of western. He goes off, he finds a town which is run by strange creatures, all of whom are running short of water. Shades of Chinatown? I think so.
Water, Mr. Rango. Without it, there's nothing but dust and decay. But with water, there's life. You control the water, and you control everything. You see them, Mr. Rango? All my friends and neighbors? It's a hard life here. Very hard. Do you know how they make it through each and every day? They believe. They believe it's going to be better. They believe that the water will come. People have to believe in something. Right now, they believe in you.
So, it's Gore Verbinski's best film, which I know is damning with faint praise. At 107 minutes long, it's rather too long. It's very cine-literate in a fairly obvious way. I mean, there's references to Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, obviously because of the Johnny Depp connection. There's more than a hint of Chinatown in the story. There's a big sort of Clint Eastwood thing going on, and Man with No Name, Pale Rider, blah, blah, blah. So it's doing that thing that animations now do, which is to nod toward older, more grown-up movies so that will appease the adult audience. Actually, the primary pleasure in Rango is that the animation is rather well done. The digital animation, the detail in it, some bits of it are strangely attractive and beautiful in a fairly impressive way. It has a painterly eye to it. Johnny Depp seems to be kind of enjoying himself in the central role. Again, I don't think it's timeless or anything that's going to have massive classic appeal, but it is better than I thought it was. It was certainly Gore Verbinski's best film to date. It could do with a little bit of editing and being tightened up, but you know what? As a pastiche modern western with its eye on older, more grown-up films, it wasn't bad.